Welcome to a whole nother awesome review. Today I'll be reviewing the Alien Anthology on Blu-ray disc. That's right, Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection have finally come to Blu-ray disc. And I just watched all the movies. I had never seen them before, so let me tell you, they look phenomenal on Blu-ray disc. Amazing. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I gotta say, I think the packaging is really annoying. I would prefer if they were in their own, separate cases rather than this, case that's, I don't know, it's kind of annoying just taking the discs out. I don't know. But the artwork is really nicely done. I really like that. But I prefer separate cases, because this gets really annoying trying to take the disc out. And I came across a problem actually with this box set. And the main problem, I would say, I love the artwork, by the way. It looks fantastic, the artwork that they put into this. But I would have preferred separate cases. And, plastic cases. Not these kinds of cases that are just annoying to take out. But the artwork is phenomenal, I have to say that. And the biggest problem I had was the making the Alien Anthology disc. It did not work. It's malfunctioned, and I could not watch it, which was extremely annoying. And then they have this second disc called the Alien Anthology Archives. And I tried that out, and I am not satisfied with that disc at all. I was like, oh, Alien parodies. Oh, that'll be cool. So I clicked on it, and they had the Family Guy parody. And it was like a minute long. And then they had another parody, and it was the parody from the Mel Brooks film, where he had spoofed Alien. And I have to say, I'm not satisfied with that. That's not enough special features. And I had a couple of deleted scenes, and they weren't that good or interesting. And there wasn't anything amazing on it, I have to say, that I thought would have, been cool to see. They had a bunch of old trailers, which I don't really care about, seriously. And there wasn't that many, I don't know. And the making of, I couldn't even watch because it didn't work. It's malfunction. And I don't know if this is just with mine or if it's with a lot of people's. But that's what I say. So I'm going to have to give this an 8 out of 10 because I'm not 100% satisfied with the packaging. And I'm pretty angry that the making of Anthology did not work and that it malfunctioned. And that gets pointed off too. Otherwise, I would have given it a 10 out of 10. So I'm going to give the entire trilogy, packaging and all, 8 out of 10. Now, I have to say, if I was to rate the films in order, I would give Alien, of course, a 10 out of 10 because it is an amazing film by Ridley Scott. Phenomenal, amazing. Aliens, which is Alien 2, really, by James Cameron. Absolutely phenomenal. A great film. 10 out of 10. And then we come to David Fincher's Alien 3, which I actually really enjoyed. And I would give David Fincher's film a 10 out of 10. And then when I get to Alien Resurrection, I would give that film a 9 out of 10. Now, that's not to say it's not phenomenal, but I would say it is phenomenal. It's just not as good as the first three because it really doesn't have Ripley in it. And it doesn't have Ridley in it either, Ridley Scott, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's, I don't know. I think Ridley Scott needs to come back and direct Alien again. I heard he's thinking about doing the Alien prequel, and I think that would be great to see. I would like to see that. Ripley her character can't come back in the prequel, of course, and I would like to see a prequel of what happens before. And Alien Resurrection didn't totally make sense because, it was just a way to bring her back. Oh, we cloned her. That's how she's back. They're just trying to make another Alien film, and they knew that if they were going to make another film, they had to have Ripley back. You know what I'm saying? Because if she wasn't back, they wouldn't even have made the film. So that was just an excuse to bring her back by cloning her. And I don't know. It's just not as good. Alien, 1, 2, and 3, Aliens, and Alien 3 are their own little thing. And then you get to Alien Resurrection, and it's just not as good as the first 3 films. And I say that the Alien and Alien 2 are really strong films, and Alien 3 is a strong film too on its own. But Alien Resurrection just feels more like an action film. I mean, if you look at the first Alien film, it's more of a horror sci-fi film. And when you get to the second one, it's kind of an action / horror sci-fi film. And when you get to the third one, it's kind of just an action film, but it's a great film by David Fincher. And then when you get to Alien Resurrection, it's an action movie, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just does not feel the same. It doesn't have the same atmosphere as the first 3 films. But I think the first 2 are definitely the best out of all of them. And the third one's great. And I think Alien 3 is just a good conclusion, because you need that conclusion to them. And Alien Resurrection is just a way to bring the character back. So, but I would say it's a great collection, and if you're going to get it, go check it out. But I don't know if your making of disc is going to be, messed up, and you're not going to be able to watch the special features, which would totally suck. But who knows? It could be good, could not be. I'm really disappointed with Fox. I mean, come on, Fox. You gave me a Blu-ray disc in this collection that didn't even work. I'm not satisfied with you guys. And you canceled my favorite TV show, Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles. So, you know what? Fox sucks. Seriously. But they do. But they're cool for making these films, though, at least. Even though they gave me a disc in this collection that doesn't work, which I'm very mad about. In fact, this is the only Blu-ray collection that I ever bought with a Blu-ray disc in it that didn't work right, which really makes me angry. Warner Brothers Blu-ray discs have been phenomenal. I have had no problems with them whatsoever. So this is the first collection of films on Blu-ray disc that I bought with a disc that didn't work. But it's only the special features disc, and luckily it wasn't on the film. So I got to see all the movies, and I have to say that they're phenomenal. So if you can pick this up for maybe $30, go ahead. If it's a little bit more, wait till it goes down in price. Not 100% satisfied with the special features on it, on the second one, but second special feature disc, but still phenomenal. Pick it up if you can, and have an awesome night, everybody.